I'm Reka.
Hi, I'm Silva.
And we are paying 750 euros rent, which is very unusual. However, I got it through a friend of my auntie. And yeah, that's why we are very lucky.
Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another episode in the apartment series. I'm actually back in Mitte. This seems to be a very popular living location amongst Berliners, but I'm very excited about today's video because I'm actually going to go and visit my friend Reka, who lives with her boyfriend Sivan, and they have the cutest apartment here in Mitte. It's around, I want to say 40 square meters. They have done a lot of DIY inside and built most of the furniture themselves. They are also plant parents, so we're gonna see a lot of greenery and I absolutely cannot wait. Let's go.
Hey, welcome to our flat. So this is our little hallway. We also try to be very efficient with space here. That's why we have my old bookshelf from my old apartment here, and we restructured it to hang our jackets and like hide our shoes and everything here. So this is now our small kitchen, but I think it's already quite big. So as we only have a one-room apartment, I always count the kitchen as our second room because you can sit here and like I used to work here. We try to keep it very minimalistic in here. However, we have a lot of plants and that's the only thing we don't keep minimalistic, I would say. We always try to build everything our own. So when we moved in, the kitchen was looking a little bit different. We had a different countertop and a different sink. And it was like a bit smaller, so we tried to extend it and have more space to actually cook. And then we got like a new sink. Here beforehand there was a little fridge, but we decided that we want to have a dishwasher as dishwashers are just better. When we extended the countertop, we had like a bit more space here, so the old countertop was only going until here. Once we extended it, we were looking for like a new part here, but we couldn't find anything to buy which could make up the space here. So Sivan was building this on his own, and now we have like those little drawers here where we can store some more stuff, which I think is super practical. What I also love is our breakfast/cooking station, like with all the ingredients we need here. It just makes it look very clean and organized, and you always know what you still have. So now let's go to the balcony because it's right here. And it's also kind of another room. This is our little balcony. We love hanging out here. Just enjoy like sunny days or in the evening having a cup of tea outside. One really cool thing I want to show you, our solar panels we are hanging here. I don't know if you can, you can't see them that much from that angle. They are actually producing energy from the sun. Our fridge, our Wi-Fi router, all the energy we are using in our flat is then covered by the energy from the sun. I think it's so good. A lot of herbs here too. A lot of basil, plants. We have thymian, I don't know the English word. Thyme. We have thyme here. Our flat is located at a very big street where a lot of cars are going, but you cannot hear them really. The building is kind of sheltering us from the noise. The only thing you can hear, and which is a bit annoying, is that there is a restaurant which moved in last year into our building, and they have this big air conditioning going on. So that's the background noise which you might hear, I don't know. Other than that, we have frogs in the garden next door. Frogs, yeah. So you can even hear frogs here. It's very like Berlin, but nature at the same time, which I love. So now let's go to our bathroom. Maybe not the most exciting room, but as we only have 3 rooms, that's one of them and I want to show you. So this is our quite big bathroom for the size of the flat. You might have seen it from our kitchen already. We have this kind of wood here, and we tried to also integrate it into our bathroom because it was just plain white when we moved in and we didn't like it at all. So then we tried to come up with ideas how to make it more cozy and warm. So you see we have a lot of plants. We added like plants everywhere to make it more warm and bring the outside inside. We don't have direct sunlight in the morning, only in the afternoon. So I use my daylight lamp in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth and like getting ready to get some more vitamin D. So now let's go to our next room, living room / the room. I always call it the room because it's everything. Our room is like split into different areas, I would say. Maybe beginning with our office area. Basically, I'm never working here. Like, I always work from the kitchen. I don't know why. Sivan is also playing games here. What I can say about this is actually Sivan was building it by himself for his old flat. And then when we moved to Berlin, we were taking it and also rebuilding it here because it's just convenient. We have a drawer here from my old flat, which was just white. We tried our best to make it fit into the flat with the live edge wood here and then boxes. And you might already wonder what this is here. And that's actually our dumbbells, because our little room is also a gym sometimes in the morning. And then I put my yoga mats here and we can train here with the dumbbells. This room can do magic. Here we have our closet situation. When we bought it, it was just white again, which I didn't like at all. What Sivan did is in the inside, like he came up with like the wood here again to make it a bit more warm and like nicer. We go hiking every year with Sivan's family, and every time we go hiking, we bring one stem, I would say. Branch? Yeah, a branch. So now we have 3 and it's our handles here. Bring the outside inside again. And this is our living room here. We actually got the couch secondhand. When we moved to Berlin, we had like this big car and we had to go to Sivan's parents. And in the same street, the neighbors were throwing the couch away. And we were just asking like if we could take it, as we hadn't had a couch back then. Yeah, and our 1,000 plants. Sivan's mother has the mother plant of this little baby. And it's just growing so big. But I think it matches the room very well. Those little things like where the plants are on, Sivan was building by himself. Like he's building nearly everything in here, like whenever we need something. In winter, our flat is quite dark. We don't want our plants to die during winter. We have those plant lamps on top, which are very bright and they lighten up the flat in like a natural bright light. And that's when the plants, they can grow more. You might wonder where we're sleeping. So this is our high bed. I've seen it a lot in Berlin already, that people are living on small space, and that's when they build bed on the second floor. So yeah, that's where we're sleeping up there. You actually have a lot of space up there, so it's like not tiny or anything at all. Like when you're sitting, you still have that much space on top of your head, so it's quite spacious. Yeah, it's quite spacious up there. When we do our washing and we hang it up to dry, we always put it here. Yeah, it just turned out as our washing rack, which is just funny, but then we have like more space to move around, right? And we don't have to walk around our washing rack. Hi, I'm Reka. I'm living in Berlin since 2.5 years. I'm a marketing manager, and as voluntary work, I'm a climate activist, which is actually taking up a lot of time in my life. What I love about Mitte is that you have a lot of vegan restaurants here, because I only eat vegan. However, it's also very pricey in Mitte. Other than that, it's so well connected, so you only need like a couple of minutes to like all the other suburbs, which is also unusual, or like areas of Berlin. I think it's a good space to like live. I would describe our design as cozy and nature-inspired. As Sivan was building, or is still building a lot by himself, it's also giving this DIY touch and this unique handmade feeling. And I would describe it as very functional, as we try to use every corner of this flat as efficiently as possible. With like all the wood in here and also our stone table and those natural resources, we're trying to bring the outside inside, as we're trying not to buy new things that much and really recycle or use other materials. It's kind of eco-friendly and trying to be as sustainable as possible. Before I moved to Berlin, I was living in Barcelona, Spain, and I couldn't imagine going back to my hometown, which is actually a different city in Germany. I decided either I want to live abroad, or if I come back to Germany, it would be Berlin, as I love the city. It's so international, multicultural. You have everything here. You have a lot of museums, art. The activistic work here is going strong. I love the people. It's very dynamic, engaging. That's why it's Berlin.